What is up, everybody? This is Dubisttot, and today I am here to make a gold guide. And it's been a few months or so since I posted a gold guide on my channel, and there's two reasons I'm posting this one here. One, like I just mentioned, it's been a very long time since I've posted a gold guide on my channel, and two, if I did post this on TGN, it would absolutely ruin this method of gold making, and everybody in the world that knows this method would be very angry with me. And sorry if there's some FPS lag going on here. I did just log in. I had to restart WoW. Hopefully it should go away, but we're not going to really need too much FPS for this gold method. So as you can see here, we are in the auction house, and we're going to be playing the auction house. Now you might be saying, I'm not very good at playing the auction house, and the other day I borrowed 10,000 gold from my guildie, and now I'm 10,000 gold in debt because I lost it all, or something like that. And I'm going to help you get that money back as well as make even more. So this guide is very easy. All you're going to need is a auction house add-on that will give you percentages. And if you don't know what I mean, let's go ahead and search for anything real quick. Give it a few seconds here. As you can see over here, it gives you percentages for items. And as you can see, for example, 17%, that means that 67 gold is only 17% of its potential, and its full potential is 378. So like I mentioned before, to get these percentages you are going to need a auction house add-on. The only auction house add-on I'm really familiar with is Auctioneer, so if you know your auction house add-on well, this should be easy for you. But for Auctioneer purposes, if you do download and install the add-on and get it into WoW, what you're going to want to do is, for probably a week, scan the auction house twice a day. And to do the scan, you're going to go ahead and click this double blue arrow up here, and it will do a very fast scan to get prices and determine percentages and whatnot on your server's auction house. So once you have all those percentages done, you can actually go and go into the gold making method we're going to be doing. So in the level range search, you're going to go ahead and put 78 to 80. And if you haven't guessed by now, we're going to be flipping level 78 to 80 Cataclysm greens. And for this, you're going to, like I just mentioned, in the level range, type 78 to 80 and then select armor. You don't have to select any specific type, just hit armor in general and go ahead and click search. As you can see, all these are going to come up. Some are very overpriced, some are underpriced, and we're going to be taking a look at items worth buying. So first off, items that you're not going to want to buy, these are a big no-no that I have found. First off, items that can be made by professions are a big no-no. Do not buy them. Somebody's just going to make the item and undercut you, whether it's because they are leveling up that profession or they just want to be a total douche that day. And two, do not buy rings or other types of jewelry. There's so many different types. Take a look here. You have the Fever Flare, the Flame Blaze, the Earthfall, I don't even know what the hell that says, and the Rock Slab, and all sorts of types of stuff. There's so many different options for them to buy. It's a very slim chance that they'll actually buy yours, especially if you're putting it for a high price. As you can see here, there's tons of necklaces going for cheap. So if we go ahead and take a look at the next page, as you can see, there's a lot of blue, and blue is what you're going to be looking for. That means that an item is underpriced. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these. This item, for example, is selling for 15 gold. That is only 12% of its maximum. If you go ahead and highlight over that, it doesn't give you the price. That's awesome. There we go. It had to load. It gives you 122 gold. That is its maximum selling, I guess, buyout, I guess, that they have seen on the auction house. That is definitely an item worth buying. That's about 107 gold profit right there. So just go ahead and buy that out. You just want to go through and do it with all of these items. And another thing that I did leave out, which is very important, you have to make sure this is a Cataclysm item. Let's go ahead and see if I can find an example for you. I'm going to go through here real quick. Try to find an example. Alright, here's a decent example, I guess. Okay, as you can see, you have all of these items in here. All of them are underpriced. Some items are going to be Cataclysm greens, and some are going to be Wrath of the Lich King greens. It is very important that you do not buy the Wrath of the Lich King greens, as they probably will not sell too well. And let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. You have a helmet, as you can see, 56 strength, 85 stamina, 56 dodge. Go ahead and take a look at this helmet from Cataclysm. 252 stamina. What did this one have? A whopping 85. They're not really gonna buy that item too often because they want the items that have the insane stats that'll give them a boost when leveling up. So there's a few ways to tell if the item is Cataclysm or not. One, after a while you'll start to get familiar with the artwork. You can't probably see it too well, but as you can see there, that helmet is a newer type of artwork that they did implement with Cataclysm, and after a while you kind of get a feel for the artwork. And if you take a look at this one, it looks like an old school style artwork for an item. And also looking at the naming, here we go, a Baradin leggings. Think about it, Baradin hold in Tolbarad. There isn't a Baradin hold or any Baradin thing in Wrath of the Lich King, so just give it a thought for a few seconds there and you can quickly determine that it is a Cataclysm item. So be very sure what you are buying, make sure it is not Wrath of the Lich King because it could potentially lose you money. So let's go ahead. There's a ton of deals today. I'm glad I picked right now to make this. I actually recorded this before, but I found out my mic was not plugged in. So I'm pretty sure it should be recording right now. It would be a kick in the balls if it wasn't. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these deals we have on here. Let's go back to the second page because there's a lot on here. So you have some items that we could bid on. Let's see here. They're only at 3% of the percento, which is 109. That is 106 gold profit if you do buy them out. So just go ahead and I'll give these a bid. Why not? It's only 3 gold and 41 silver. And you're just going to want to go through here and determine items that will probably sell. As you can see here, 25 gold, 23% if it's maximum. It's maximum 109. It's not an item that's going to be selling for 500 plus gold, and that is another thing that I should warn you guys about. Take a look at what you are trying to sell. This probably isn't a good example because this is a crafted item, but for purposes here, we're going to take a look at this. It's selling for 249 gold, that's 50% of its potential. But how many people do you really think are going to pay 508 gold for a wrist type item? It's 3 levels, 508 gold is not quite worth it. I definitely would not spend my money on that. I would definitely just go ahead and find a cheaper item in that slot, even if I have to go down to, say, mail or leather. I probably won't go down to cloth, but who knows, it depends on the prices. I probably would not buy anything that is telling you to resell for 400 plus gold, as it may or may not sell, and you might have to keep lowering the prices if it does not sell. So I'm going to go through here and do a quick thing of how I do this. I just do quick determining, 20 gold, selling for a maximum of 82, 60 gold profit, go ahead and buy that. 35 gold, that's 24%, take a look at this, 140 gold, that's about 105 gold profit, go ahead and buy that. This money bags guy's getting a lot of these greens, too bad he's selling them for dirt cheap. We'll go ahead and buy that, that's a decent deal right there. Got some boots selling for a maximum of 106, go ahead and buy that. 25, you got 73, and profit's profit. I mean, you're not going to be losing money there. Take a look at this, 93, sounds 40, about 50 gold profit. Go through here, and I think I'm good on belts. I already have a lot of belts, but I mean, if they're underpriced, go ahead and buy them. I don't want to, I'd be undercutted by them, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna skip this because it is a crafted item, and who's really gonna buy it for 508? Go on to the next page here. You have a lot more deals. Dear God, there's a lot of deals. I'm gonna be making tons of money here today. Selling for 5% of its total of 256. That is actually a very likely item to sell. The 200 range, I have a lot of sales in that range there. You get another 7% for, ooh, I'm getting a terrible FPS here. 422, it's a bit risky. I mean, I can reduce the price. I'm not really too scared of, losing out on a potential of 100 gold when I'm only spending 30 gold to buy it. You have another 146 here. Go ahead and buy that out. What else we got here? A few items to bid on. I'm not really going to bid on them. I don't feel like bidding anymore. And you have a bunch of crafted cloaks that don't even have that good of stats, and there's a lot of them. So it's not really worth buying all of those out. You have the fourth page here doesn't really look to be anything too wonderful here. Maybe these kind of double my money there, and it appears that is it. So let's take a look here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Maybe did this just get posted, or what's going on there? Savage Cloak, I was going to skip out on that. First page, did I miss anything on this? No, I believe that these are crafted. It does appear, yeah, those are crafted. And there's an epic item from a raid, which people are probably not going to buy because the stats aren't even all that wonderful. So that was a quick little mock of how I do things. As you can see, if you remember, I started out with just over 18,000 gold. I spent about 500 gold, and let's go ahead to my mailbox real quick. So let's just go ahead over here. These are the auctions I have right now. I've tried this with a couple different markets. It didn't work very well in the glyph and enchantment market. I found that it works the best in the armor market. And let's go ahead and post some of these auctions. If you are using Auctioneer, you can use the appraiser or the post. All you do for the post is you just go ahead and put that there, and it'll automatically give you prices. That looks really low. Why is it only at 39? Has it right here. All you go ahead and do is hit post item, and it automatically posts it at the price. Let's see, where is it? Down here at 82 gold, which is where it should be. So just go ahead and do that for all of them if you are using Auctioneer. I'm sure whatever auction house add-on you are using has a function like this. And let's go ahead and post all of these. I have a lot of belts here. I'm surprised I gave into buying that many, but hopefully they will sell pretty well. And 423. Jeez, I'm going to be making a lot of money from this. This is definitely the best that I have ever had. Most days I get anywhere from, how many items do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Most days I get in the range of 10 to 12, but 19 items, that is pretty ridiculous. I'm sure there's probably some more deals on here right now if I was to search for them, but I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do that right now because I want to get this video up, and I gave you an example of how I do it. I gave you examples of what to buy, what not to buy, and I basically covered all the basics. I probably didn't do that good of a job of explaining how this really works because I'm not the best at working the auction house as it is, so I really can't give any real good tips there. Just basically, alright, let's go ahead and do this for a recap, I guess. 78 to 80. Oops, forgot to hit armor. For a recap, make sure you're checking your percentages. See, 17%, 52 gold, and make sure that the item is Cataclysm. I gave you some ways to tell if it's Cataclysm or not. Make sure it is not a profession crafted item. That is very important. Make sure to do that. And do not buy necklaces or other types of jewelry. They do not sell too well at all. And also do not buy items that are going to be selling for a lot of gold because they probably won't sell either. I know I had one in there that sold for the upwards part of 400. 403 there. And 423. For example, this probably won't sell. Who's going to buy a pair of boots for 403 gold when they don't even have stamina? I should probably repost that, but I'll do that later. So just follow the basics that I gave you there. Make sure you are buying items that are worth your time and money, and you will be making tons of gold. Just last week, I started out on this guy with 1,000 gold, and already, as you can see, I have 17,000 gold. So in a week I had about 16,000 gold profit, which is absolutely ridiculous because lately I haven't played WoW very much at all. I log on maybe 20 minutes a day, and that is only to check the auction house and post auctions as well as loot my mailbox. That's all I've been doing for about the past week or two, and I've made 16,000 gold, which is ridiculous. You can make a lot of good profit off of here, because people are dumb, not checking how much they can potentially sell their items for, so they list them for stupid prices, and that is where you come in and make a ton of profit off of their dumb mistakes. So anyways, I'll probably put a recap in the description below. Go look at those in case you don't want to listen to my voice anymore. Just go read those and listen and follow the tips that I did give you in this video. So anyways, as always, in the description, in the comments section below, go ahead and let me know how this works for you. It has worked very well for me, as you guys know, but every server is different, so it might not work the same for you, but it should work if you do follow the tips. So anyways, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. This is like a live com gold guide, so it probably wasn't too good. I'm just kind of talking as it goes by. I didn't really have anything planned out for this besides the gold method itself. But other than that, it's been just me winging it. But anyways, like I mentioned, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I don't really care too much about the like-dislike ratio unless it is insanely lopsided. But anyways, enough of me talking. This has been Dubisttot. See you guys later, and hope you make tons of gold.